Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Evo Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you a guide for B5 in a Pearl Vortex Tower. B5 Titan is the same battle as EX2 Titan, but he is now much harder than the EX2 battle, and it's like EX2 at release because now Titan is on crack and has a lot more HP and also hits harder. But at the beginning of the battle there is a DPS check where you have to deplete that wind gauge in time, otherwise Titan will kill you. But after that gauge, Titan will buff his attack, and after 5 attacks he will chop one of your characters in grenade shell, and he will target the character with the highest magic attack stat, so you can either manipulate the stat or have a tank with provoke. But later he will have a sigil phase and you'll need to break 30 circle and 7 diamond sigils. But overall Titan will hit very hard, so you need high physical defense stat and buffs, and also earth resistance to survive, and also offensive buffs and debuffs to increase your DPS. For magic wind DPS we have Cloud, Yuffie and now Sephiroth. Naki is also a very good wind support, but Bard can also debuff wind resistance and provoke, so he'll be great here as well if you pulled on his academy banner. But now Sephiroth is the best wind DPS, but Cloud is doable, but he is struggling and he will need wind damage buffs to be able to deplete that wind gauge in time. And I have Aerith, Sephiroth and Naki. Aerith is my healer and buffs magic attack, Seth is my DPS and Naki is my debuffer, and he'll also be tanking that single target hit. But also because my brilliant color is very low overboosted, I have Naki debuffing wind resistance and not buffing wind damage, and also Titan has very high DPS requirements, so I can't really lower my stats because with my team I am cutting very close and depleting that wind gauge just barely in time, which I'm sure would be much easier with Sephiroth's weapon at OB6 with stronger C ability. Aerith has Bahamut outfit with Breath of the Earth, Baharut for heals, Crimson to buff magic attack, ultimate weapon, Esuna fatigue for Naki, Cura in single target heal slot, Circle Sigil, and in sub-equipment slots Aerith has 2 guild weapons with physical defense for allies, but also both have earth resistance and then store integrity with HP. Naki has Canyon outfit with Stardust Ray to nullify attack buffs, Canyon color to boost Naki's magic attack, Silver color to debuff wind resistance, ultimate weapon, Circle Sigil in boost slot, and 2 stat sticks with magic attack and physical defense. And then in sub-equipment slots Naki has a guild weapon with physical defense for allies, a weapon with magic attack for allies, and Fafnir with HP and physical defense. Sephiroth has Wind Arcanum outfit with Zantetsuken, Saraya Remages for DPS, Odin for exploit weakness, Genji, Circle Sigil, and 2 stat sticks with wind potency and physical defense. And then in sub-equipment slots Gold color to boost magic attack, but it also has earth resistance, Partisan to max out magic attack, and Prisoner for HP, but also both boost wind potency. Alright, here at the beginning of the battle, with Sephiroth, apply exploit weakness, with Naki do Canyon Gale, and Aerith has to buff physical defense. And just after this attack I am going to apply wind resistance debuff, but the reason why I applied magic defense first because Naki needs to be above 50% HP for that. So wind resistance debuff, heal, and with Sephiroth one attack that will also apply Enfeeble. And here just wait for this veil, and now when Aerith has enough AEB, also boost magic attack. And I am also going to use Genji. One more here. Constant Jubilation. Yes, I think OB6 might be more powerful and won't need it, but I definitely do need that extra hit here. This is getting very close, so just in time. But also make sure that your physical defense is buffed, because this attack will otherwise kill you. And yeah, it's very close, so overspeed with Aerith to quickly heal, because otherwise Sephiroth might die. And here, just one more attack, heal for extra EB, but also I have to reapply Exploit Weakness, Wind Resistance debuff, and I am also going to reapply Enfeeble for that extra little bit of damage. And it's perfect because now we have to nullify also Titan's physical attack, so you can do a triple limit and summon. And sorry, and I know Naki doesn't have magic attack buff, but I am not buffing anything because I am waiting for Sephiroth's buff to expire, because otherwise Sephiroth would get targeted by Titan for that single target attack, and you cannot let this happen. So just a little bit more. Yep, it's already starting to flash, so now you can just reapply, but I was too fast, so don't worry about it. I will just reapply it in a second. Yes, you have quite a lot of time, and now is the trap, so now we can just go full DPS here. Just one more. And here with Rockbuster you can just use Fatigue Asuna to quickly cure him. Yes, I am very sure that this wind resistance debuff will expire very soon. Yep, it's already flashing. Alright, here, Cura. And we're back. Just this here. And if you need to, you can use Breath of the Earth to heal. But I am just saving those limit breaks for Zantetsuken right after. And here, I recommend use your overspeed with your healers to quickly break all those sigils. And with Naki I'm just also going to use his ultimate ability to regen just tiny bit of HP back. Right, almost there. Perfect. Because he hits quite hard, so it's not that easy to survive. You might want to use Aerith's Limit Break or Jubilation just to ensure that no one dies. And alright. Here will be another Veil. And I am going to use Genji, but be careful, because after this Veil, Titan will then buff his physical attack, but right after he will do another attack where he will target one character. And with Genji buffs, it will be Sephiroth that gets targeted, so if you do Genji now, you have to ensure that Titan dies. Otherwise, you'll have to save Genji for when Titan already has spawned the target. So just be careful of that. And it's alright. Physical defense is buffed, everyone is at full HP, so we are good. And here you can use Breath of the Earth if you want to, but Titan is not doing anything at the moment. It takes him a few seconds to buff his physical attack. Oh, actually, he was just about to buff his physical attack, but when he buffs, he will immediately start stomping. So that's when you want to use Breath of the Earth or start healing, because those attacks, especially when they are buffed, they will hurt quite a lot. But yeah, that's the whole battle. And as I said, if you know that you can finish off Titan around this moment, sure, go for Genji. If not, wait with that second use. But yeah, that would be the whole battle. It is definitely much harder than EX2. Like I said, it's pretty much EX2 at release, which was also very hard, I think. But yeah, that will be all. I hope you found my guide helpful, and also good luck on your own clear. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.